It's the midweek edition of Weather for Weather Geeks here on the 30th day of August. Meteorological summer. We have 1 day left. And then it's meteorological fall starting on Friday. Hi once again, everyone. I just got back from the Canfield Fair where it was very, very comfortable out there this evening. We had a veil of clouds overhead that kept the sun out of my eyes. Always nice when you're on live TV. And again, temperatures were not bad at all. This is a radar loop covering the last 6 hours. We've had some specks here and there. I felt 1 or 2 drops of rain on my way to the fairgrounds a couple of hours ago, but for a lot of us, we got away dry. A couple of showers when I recorded Weather Geeks this evening, a little before 8, over in parts of western PA, including just to the north of Newcastle in Lawrence County. Where's the heat? Well, it's not here. It's mostly out across the western U.S., where temperatures this evening are a toasty 108 in Phoenix, and as far north as Billings, Montana, we have 91 degrees, 90 in Boise. This is where the heat has been. It's been a fairly cool August for us, and if it's cool here, typically on the other side of the lower 48 states, it's going to be hot. And the opposite's true. When the west is cool, oftentimes the east is warm compared to average. And this is the way August has been. It's been a very hot August, and actually a very hot summer overall in much of the western U.S. All right, back down to the Gulf Coast region. Here's a 24-hour loop of Harvey. Harvey got out of Houston's hair finally, but it still caused a lot of problems last night and early today. East of Houston, over towards the Louisiana border, right around Port Arthur, Texas, and kind of around Interstate 10. Tremendous amount of rain and, unfortunately, more human suffering as a result. Check out these 48-hour rainfall totals. Some just unbelievable numbers in southeast Texas here. In the last 48 hours, 15 to 20, even 25 inches of rain. A common number. That's just an absurd amount of rain in that short of a time period. All right, Harvey is beginning its transition into a little more of what we call an extratropical cyclone. It's still technically a tropical storm, but it's going to start losing its tropical characteristics soon and become a little more just like a standard low-pressure system. It's going to have some fronts you could draw with it, and it's finally moving, or starting to move anyway. Right now moving northeast at 8, but it'll accelerate as we go through the next few days. Now, the remnants of Harvey, eventually it'll be a depression, and then it'll just kind of transition into a regular low-pressure system. The remnants will probably be in southern Ohio by Saturday, and that means we will get some impacts probably from Harvey, although it's not going to be anything significant. It may be good news if you're hoping for some water for your brown yard. Not so great news if you plan on hitting the Canfield Fair or maybe going to Pittsburgh for the YSU game on Saturday. We are going to have to talk about some rain. All right, in the near term, though, backing up and taking a look at the next couple of days, we've got a cold front coming our way tomorrow. Boy, is this thing moisture-starved. There could be a stray shower or a thunder shower starting around lunchtime tomorrow and taking us through maybe mid-afternoon, maybe late afternoon in our southern viewing area, but this isn't going to be much, and a lot of us will get away dry. And then on Friday, here comes the remnants of Harvey. In the meantime, high pressure's off to our north. A little tug-of-war here. High to our north, Harvey to our south. In between, a little squeeze play here. It's going to be breezy with a fair amount of mid and high-level clouds and a fresh, cool air mass having just pushed in. This is going to be a cool day Friday. It's going to feel like late September or even early October. I reduced our high. I lowered our high for Friday into the mid-60s. So high school football games will be on the cool side Friday evening. If you're heading to the fair, though, you will be dry. But, yeah, sweatshirt, jacket weather, absolutely for Friday afternoon, Friday evening. Then here comes the day when we can see some impacts from Harvey. This is Saturday. Notice all the weakening that happened from Friday morning, where this still looks like a pretty healthy low-pressure system to our southwest, to Saturday morning when it becomes much more disorganized. The rain is more scattered in nature. It's much lighter. And that'll be the case, I think, for us on Saturday. It's not a washout Saturday. I think the rain will be, for the most part, pretty light. Not expecting any thunder and lightning, but there could be some showers that visit on a few occasions. Our hour-by-hour forecast at the fair on Thursday. Again, highest chances for some rain right around lunchtime and maybe through mid-afternoon. If you're heading to the fair for dinner Thursday evening or after work, I think we're doing just fine. Any raindrops should be gone by dinner time on Thursday. Again, notice how much heavier the rain will be across southern Ohio, parts of Kentucky, parts of Tennessee. Some places could see more than a half a foot of rain out of the remnants of Harvey, but this thing is really going to run out of steam as it crosses up into the lower Ohio Valley, and that means our rain amounts will be much, much lower here, probably less than a half an inch and maybe even closer to a quarter of an inch, the rain out of Harvey. So our Canfield Fair forecast for the rest of the fair looking like this. Again, spotty stuff tomorrow. Friday's a cool and dry day. I've lowered our Saturday high into the 60s as well, thanks to the clouds, stiff breeze at times, and of course the threat for some wet weather. Sunday, that 30% chance, that's first thing in the morning. I think Sunday afternoon is going to be great. It's going to be warmer, more typical of early September. Mid-70s, great day to head to the fair on Sunday, and then on Monday, I think we are looking pretty good. I've taken the higher chances of rain out of our Labor Day forecast for Monday. Should be a great day, and actually warming up, upper 70s to around 80. That might still be even a little bit conservative. We could see some lower 80s for daytime highs on Monday. For those wondering, if you're heading to the fair over the next few days, through the weekend anyway, Dana, Leslie, Derek, and myself will be at the WFMJ tent right by the grandstand, as it always is. We'll be there Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and Sunday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. So stop by, say hi, get your fantastic WFMJ tote bags. They're blue this year. And we'll sign some bags for you, or sign one of our picture cards, anything you want. If you want to chat us up for a while, we love meeting all of our viewers, especially those weather geeks out there at the Canfield Fair every year. So again, 9 to 1 on Saturday, 1 to 5 on Sunday is when the evening crew will be there. All right, not only will it be pretty comfortable temperature-wise, but look at these dew points. I mean, bone dry air on Friday. Only a little muggy with Harvey's remnants on Saturday. The air dries out again Sunday. And then Monday, a little more typical late summer, early fall day with temperatures near 80, dew points starting to creep up towards 60. It'll feel kind of warm out there on Labor Day. And then back to work and back to school for many middle of next week, and a fresh, cool air mass, fresh, dry air mass is going to head our way after Labor Day. So I think it's going to be very comfortably cool again after the holiday. A brief warm-up coming, though, just in time for Labor Day itself. Thanks for checking out weather for Weather Geeks tonight. Tomorrow evening, we will do a recap of August and of meteorological summer, June, July, and August. We'll see how it compared to the last several years, and we'll look ahead towards meteorological fall, September 1st through November 30th. That, of course, gets underway on Friday. Have a great Wednesday night, everyone, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.